Ladies and gentlemen, boy is it glad to be back on commentary with you tonight. My name is Joe Rivers, and I have got a big show lined up for you tonight. I got Troy Owens making his debut versus Drago. Big opportunity for Troy. I got Khalib taking on a mystery opponent. Then we got the debuting Hunter taking on the United States champion, Will King. We got King Ray in action. We got Lincoln Hawk. We got Brock Graves taking on our newest signee, Noah Youngblood. And then we have our World Heavyweight Champion, Luther Williams, in action tonight, taking on an enhancement talent. But tonight we're going to kick off the show with Troy Owens taking on Drago. Ladies and gentlemen, we're just mere seconds away from getting this started. And here we are as Troy Owens makes his way down to the ring. Not much to know about Troy. He was one half of the Street Outlaws. He is now making his solo debut here tonight. Troy has a huge mountain to climb if he wants to defeat Drago. Drago is a former world heavyweight champion. So, needless to say, it is a big task. Drago right now is currently sitting at a 4-4 record. He has been on a downward spiral since losing, or 4-3 record, my bad. He's been on a downward spiral since losing his World Heavyweight Championship to the former champion, Brian Brady. So he's going to look to be getting back on the winning ways here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, you may see my post earlier this week about the releases. There was a bunch of releases happened. It was the Black Friday for Megalo. But with that being said, we are still rolling, and as they say in this business, the show must go on. As making his way out now is Drago. Drago's been in many companies, most notably the UCW and IWA. IWA, he was the Ignite World Champion until he vanquished it due to injury. In UCW, he was managed by myself, so I know exactly firsthand what he can do. And it is absolutely horrific, the strength that he has. If he can find a way to manage to tap back into what got him to the show and what got him the world championship, he could be just as deadly now as what he was beforehand. Troy he is more of a tag team specialist. He's normally in a tag team, and that's where he was before we signed him. It was in a tag team. We did not sign his tag team partner, but we signed Troy because Troy showed the more that we needed here in Megalo. We got Troy in the black trunks pants and then Drago in the trunks, and this match is getting underway. They finally lock up. Troy pushes him up against the ropes and then tosses him, and then picks him up in a 110 Street Slam, followed by a kick to the face and then a stomp to the gut. Troy showing right off the bat that he's not going to be taken lightly. And now nasty clothesline followed through with by Drago. Drago immediately going in for the pin and only gets a 1 count there. Oh, and then hits him with a big chop right across that chest and just drags him right in the middle. This is what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. If Drago could channel his inner strength that he had at one point and that confidence, there is nothing stopping Drago. As Drago just wrenches back on that arm and then hits him with the double knee right across the back. But as I was saying, Drago, he's got the strength. He's a former world champion in 2 different organizations, in Megalo and in IWA. But he hasn't been able to find his footing since losing. He's dropped 3 straight matches in a row. Took some time off, so now we're going to see if he's got his, in essence, his mojo back. But before I continue on anywhere else in this show, I do want to say that this show here is dedicated to prime time. We just recently found out that he had passed away after recently making his debut, the night after making his debut in 3W. Our deepest sorrow and condolences goes to Primetime and his family, and may he ever rest in peace. This show is for you, buddy. Back and forth these guys are going on the outside, and it doesn't look like they care less what the ref says. The ref gets a 9 count. Drago getting back up, and the ref will hit a 10 count, and Troy Owens will be right off the bat the winner. Next up, we got Khalib taking on his mystery opponent, and oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, the legendary Nick Bruiser is making his way to Megalo. Nick, if you don't know Nick Bruiser, Nick likes to fight. He's rough around the edges, and he will knock you the hell out and not care. Megalo could not be any happier to have him on our side and signing him here. And here, we're going to see exactly what, for those that haven't seen Nick, we're going to see exactly what he can do tonight as he takes on Khalib. I personally know what he can do. I've seen him perform many places such as XCW and IWA. So he's a nasty individual who likes to fight. That's the most simplest way that I could put it for you all tonight. As we get ready for that bell to ring, and there we go, the bell's rung. Nick immediately right off the bat going right after him. Khalib gets him and drops him right down onto the mat face first. And then we'll just drop a knee right across Nick's face. Khalib does not seem to be impressed by the legacy that Nick has. And then a neck breaker, a nice neck breaker delivered by Khalib. And then I believe that is how you pronounce his name, but honestly, I don't really know. Bruiser's got him up on his shoulders and drops him right on the top of the turnbuckle with the snake eyes, and will immediately go in for the pin. Next guy's leg, and picks him up in a choke slam of sorts, delivered as Nick is in full control here. He's got him he's got him up, and he's snap suplex delivered. Nick may like to fight, but he will move if he has to, and Khalib goes with the knee, and just Nick shrugs it off, and then nails a running STO. Oh! And then Khalib hits a huge clothesline, dropping Nick to the ground. And that punch did not seem to faze Nick as he hits him with the knee and then clubs him, and Nick is rocked. Khalib got him, and he's rocked the Bruiser and clothesline right into the corner, back and forth, stomping away at him. Like I told you all, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and what a double knee right to the chest by Bruiser. Like I told you all, ladies and gentlemen, Nick, he's rough. He's stiff, and he loves to fight. As Khalib tries to take the Oh, and a low blow delivered. And he's going to immediately go right in for the pin. 1, 2. 2 count. And he almost ruins the debut of Nick Bruiser. What's Khalib looking to set up? Running over to the turnbuckle. Climbs up and goes for a single knee and misses. As Bruiser will look to capitalize 1 and only gets a 1 count. And then just kicks him over. Goes for RKO and it's reversed. He's going for a chokeslam. No, he's got to turn around, turn it into military press, spine buster. And what a huge move. Picks him up and then just tosses him and gets rocked again, but this time does not drop down to the mat. Oh, ears clap and reversed by Khalib. Khalib looked a little worn down. He's going to look to get some of his breath back. Going in, another low blow will be delivered. Goes in for the pin. 1, 2. Only a 2 count gotten by Khalib. Ooh, a bro kick delivered. This could be it, ladies and gentlemen. If Khalib will go for the pin, it will be over. And drops it. A big elbow down onto the chest of Bruiser. Ooh. Bruiser just takes him by the hair and just drops him. Death Valley driver delivered right into a pin. 1, 2, 3. No. Bruiser only gets a 2 count. Bruiser's fired up. He's going to go lift up. Oh, got him by the leg and chokeslam delivered. Bruiser is now taunting away towards the crowd, catering to the crowd. As a veteran as he is, you'd imagine you'd think that he wouldn't be doing that. Look to make a comeback. Heel kick followed by another one. Gets him in. Neckbreaker delivered by Bruiser. Another reversal. Fishman's carry reversal by Bruiser. It's got him up. Death Valley driver again into the pin. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. And as you can see, Bruiser is getting extremely frustrated here. Headbutt followed. Oh, just headbutting the living hell out of Khalib. Oh, goes for a kick. Khalib reverses it. Got him right underneath the pectoral muscle and drops him down. Khalib going, and a knee right to the face of Bruiser, and then just slams his knee down. Bruiser's back up. Single arm takedown. Goes in for the pin. 1, 2, 3, ladies and gentlemen. This is over, and Nick Bruiser will win his debut match. And Khalib saying something. He's going to extend the arm, and Bruiser is going to shake his hand. Ladies and gentlemen, Khalib, as you can see right there, Khalib is not a small man. And neither is Bruiser, but Khalib makes Bruiser look like he is smaller than what he really is. But up next, we have Hunter making his debut against the United States champion. And here we go, as both men are already in the ring. Will King will back up Hunter into the corner, and the ref is going to step in and break it up. Again, these guys are going to lock up. They're going to back him into the corner. And yes, he's going to get back in the corner. The ref is going to have to get in there. And yes, he will get in there. Oh, goes for a tie-up and a reverse. An arm drag beautifully executed by Hunter. Lock up again. Wrist lock gets him. Drops Will King down to one knee. Oh. Will King will reverse that and put him in an arm bar. Hunter is going to roll out of it. And lock back up again. Headlock by Will King. Flips him over. And then punches him right into the face. Will King is the general of the group called Heel Money. He is also in the Royal Army. So Will King is no stranger to championships as well. He's won the IWA Universal Championship. He is the current United States champion. He is was the former 3W Intercontinental champion. And now he's looking to go after the World Championship, which I am sure if it comes down to it, myself and Will King will end up probably having to cross paths as we're both after that World Heavyweight Championship. Even though we are part of the same group over in 3W, I'm sure that it'll only happen to time, and it'll be a friendly exhibition if it ever has to happen. Oh! And a Kinyasha delivered by Hunter. And Will King will just pick him up and spinebuster him right to the mat. Basically, in essence, telling him that this is his ring, his division, and picking him up in a double choke bomb delivered. Will King is having his way here tonight. Goes for a suplex and gets reversed by Hunter, and Hunter will deliver a suplex of his own. Will King, gets rocked with the roundhouse kick right to the side of the head, and immediately Hunter will go in for the pin and only gets a 1 count. It's going to take more than that to put away the United States champion. And then rapid fire curb stops delivered. The aggressiveness right there. And Hunter's going to roll in for 1, 2, and only will get a 2 count there. But ladies and gentlemen, tonight's episode is the 3rd episode in Season 2. And an STO delivered by Will King is the 3rd episode in Season 2, ladies and gentlemen. It's hard to believe that we are already in Season 2, but we have made some great allies and great friends, ladies and gentlemen, to renew the partnership that we are working with. Megalo proudly stands behind UCW, Lit, IWA, and the only place that you're going to find me in action in the ring, and that is 3W. Ladies and gentlemen, those are our companies that Megalo highly works with and highly recommends that you all check out their product, check out their program. And after you do that, make sure you go check out XCBPW. I believe that is what we call it. I could be wrong, ladies and gentlemen, but I'll make sure I share the link down below so you all can easily find that show. Ladies and gentlemen, these guys fighting on the outside, and finally brings it back in. And oh my God, what a neck snap delivered by Will King. Hunter is down. And he goes for that hammerlock. Oh, he sets up for the hammerlock and gets it. Immediately goes in for the pin. 1, 2, and only gets a 2 count. And Will King cannot believe that the move that he's put away so many superstars with did not put away Hunter. Picks him up. Oh, and just tosses him with that release suplex. He's going to turn around, stomp on his head, lift him up with his foot. Ooh, and a big nasty kick. Black Mass delivered by Will King. Goes in for the pin. One. And no, that does not put away Hunter. I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, Hunter has got the resiliency on with him. He's got the heart to be able to stand up to Will King and continue to keep fighting even after Will King has delivered move after move with such devastation. And he still just keeps coming back for more. The kid's got some heart, and I'll give it to him. Oh, and a shoulder tackle right to the back. It's going to go for the pin. 1, 2. No. Barely gets a 1 count. Maybe a 2 count if we're lucky. This guy picked up. Will King could be going for this finisher, but no, he'll Irish whip him to the corner. Elbow to the back of the head. Tosses him out to the outside. Oh, and backflip right into a sitting position. To the outside, both of these are. Picks him up. Oh, and Will King will reverse it into an STO. Or a complete shot, whatever the hell you all want to call it. He's going to pick him up. He's going to look to deliver that Black Mass. And delivers it again. But Will King looks worn down, looks tired. Goes to Irish whip, and it gets thrown to the mat. Oh, and right into the steel steps. Hunter sends Will King into it. Will King is down. Kicks to the gut, kick to the back, kick to the face. And the ref is going to call this. And Hunter is going to still keep going with the double knee to the back. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, we got King Gray taking on Angelo Davis. Angelo Davis has already made his debut here, but his match ended in a count-out draw. He took on Saeed Muhammad, and they ended in a count-out. He then accompanied I believe he accompanied Terry Dark to the ring a week ago, but this is his very first his second match, I should say, in action, and he's taking it to King Gray. This is King Gray's second match, and he dominated me to pick up the victory in his debut match. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, one of these two men will be the next big thing. And a victory roll up followed by a double foot moon stomp. And after being in the ring with King Gray myself, King Gray can move. And I'm predicting that by the end of this season here, end of season 2, that King Gray will at least hold the title at least once. At least. Oh, and then he rolls him up, playing possum there, and almost gets the victory there. King Gray's got him and drops him over his knee, face first. But like I was saying, ladies and gentlemen, I honestly believe King Gray could be a world champion here in Megalo sooner than we actually think. At 1-0 right now, he's really only got to get through a couple people and keep on his winning streak. He's got Brock Graves in front of him, but then he also has to face the current champion. He'll have to be able to beat the current champion, Luther Williams, which is not an easy task. No one's been able to do it yet here in Megalo, but it's only a matter of time before someone does. Like, streaks cannot live forever. And currently right now, he is sitting at 10-0. And I'm sure that that is going to increase tonight as he's only facing a local talent. And he's dominating again. Oh, and no. Angelo Davis going for that knee, and King Ray will roll out of the way. King Ray's now in full control. Possum. Roll up. 1, 2. And no, he'll only get a 2 count there. And Angelo Davis is now in control of this match. You go for the pin. 1, 2. No. These guys have been delivering everything they've got to each other. Oh, going for a comeback. Forearm. Followed by another forearm. And then a sling blade delivered and lights go out. What in the hell? King Ray is back up to his feet and he's got him. Goes for a super kick. Misses. King Ray is making a comeback. Victory roll up followed by a moon stomp. Saying that he's there copying, saying that he is outsmarted Angelo Davis. Kicks him in the back of the leg. He is all fired up. King Ray is going to look to take control of this. Picks him up. Backbreaker. A huge one. Delivered. Spinning backhand. Followed by a huge clothesline. King Ray's going to go into the pin. 1, 2, 3. King Ray will move on and become 2-0 here tonight. Congratulations to King Ray. As I was saying, ladies and gentlemen, he is a future world champion here. But going on, get ready for the next match. We got Lincoln Hawk taking on another debuting star that we will find out in mere moment. Is that? No way. There is no way in hell he is here. There's no way possible. Ladies and gentlemen, if this is who I think it is, we are in for a treat. The crowd's going, yes it is, ladies and gentlemen. Mike James is here in Megalo. Holy hell, ladies and gentlemen. First we have Nick Bruiser. Then we have Hunter making his debut. And now we have Mike James here in Megalo. This is a rare treat. Mike James is a lunatic, ladies and gentlemen. That is the best way to describe him. A lunatic. The downfall is also his greatest strength, ladies and gentlemen. Mike James is a psychopath that he uses that unpredictability of being a psychopath and uses it to win his matches, but at the same time, that is also his biggest downfall, as he gets too emotional and too overworked and too worked up, and it'll end up costing him his matches. I've seen it firsthand in IWA, and let's just hope that he's worked past that. And wow, he has those huge flames that come out of nowhere. Mike James looks fired up and looks ready to roll, and he'll be taking on Lincoln Hawk, which Lincoln Hawk is currently right now 1-0. We're going to see if Lincoln Hawk is going to be able to upset Mike James's debut match. Mike James kicks him in the gut and got him up. Package pile driver. And Lincoln Hawk is going to look to grab the ropes to help himself up. And what a monstrous clothesline delivered by Lincoln. James will pick him up and deliver a huge backbreaker. Ladies and gentlemen, these guys are delivering big moves and hitting hard, as we just seen right there. A club to the back followed by a huge clothesline to the back of the head. Hawk to the middle rope. Oh, and a huge shoulder tackle, which may have damaged both men. Ladies and gentlemen, Lincoln in his last match straight up dominated his first opponent in grand fashion. He is a big man. Oh! And then a Fisherman's Carry Spinebuster delivered by Mike James. Mike James is going to go for the pin. It doesn't even get a 1 count. And another nasty, huge clothesline delivered by Hawk. Got him in that bear hug, just squeezing the life out of Mike James. And Mike James is just flailing around and will finally get out with the headbutt. Mike James is going in for the pin. 1. And only gets a 1 count. Oh, and what a huge neck breaker delivered by Hawk. He's got him in that rear naked choke is locked in, ladies and gentlemen. Will Mike James tap out? No, he's going to be able to somehow break that hold that he had on him. Mike James, what's he setting up for? Looks for that package pile driver again, and he nails it. Hawk looks dazed and confused. Didn't know where he's at. Clothesline, followed by another clothesline. And a huge splash. Goes for a clothesline and ducks under and hits a clothesline of his to drop Hawk. Gotta go into the pin. 1. And only gets a 1 count there, ladies and gentlemen. Mike James Irish whips him right to the outside. Oh, goes for a Superman punch, misses. Goes for a back spinning kick, misses again. Oh, and a huge headbutt that will drop Lincoln Hawk. And here they are exchanging Irish, the knife hand chops. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Got a little tongue tied there. Hawk is back in the ring. Will he go back out? Yes, he will. And it looks like he's going to go out to bring in Mike James. Oh! Elbow. Followed by another elbow. Followed by one more big elbow. But that is not going to keep Mike James down. As Mike James throws it back in the ring and looks now to have full control again and gets reversed. Over to the corner. Back and forth. I don't think Hawk expected such a fight. Hits him in the face. Oh my God. Hawk is going to climb to the top. He's got it locked in. And oh my God! What a huge suplex delivered to the outside. Mike James has not been moved. He very well may be seriously injured there. But thankfully, no, he's not. But dear God, ladies and gentlemen, that move would have injured any other mere man. But Mike James picks him up, drops him with the Irish curse, followed by a bro kick. But Mike James is not any other order into a pin. 1, 2, 3. No. As I was saying, ladies and gentlemen, Mike James is not any other ordinary man. He'll just keep coming back for more and into a crossface, wrenching back on that neck. Lincoln Hawk will tap out. No. He'll roll out. Oh. Clubbing blow to the face, followed by another one. Picks him up, spine buster. Hawk is fired up. And a huge double axe handle right across the top of the back. Ooh, and a huge headbutt delivered. Mike James is definitely the smaller man in tonight's matchup. So he's going to do what it takes to try to keep on Hawk. What is Hawk setting up? Is he setting up for another maneuver? Oh my God! Again! Hawk looks like he seems to be trying to take out and permanently get rid of Mike James before his career even gets started here in Megalo, as we just seen him throw Mike into the corner. Ladies and gentlemen, the brutality that Hawk is bringing to Mike, I don't think Mike has seen anytime soon or anytime lately, as it is straight up catching Mike James off guard. Mike James goes for that step up Superman punch and misses. Irish curse followed by a huge bro kick. And he'll go in for the pin. 1, 2, 3. No. Lincoln Hawk will manage to kick out yet once again. Ladies and gentlemen, my phone has been blowing up. These guys have non-stop been talking about, you fans have been non-stop talking about the debut of Mike James and Nick Bruiser here tonight. You guys have been are shocked as all get out that these men have signed here to Megalo. Like I said, oh, goes for that red arrow and gets reversed. Like I said earlier in the week, ladies and gentlemen, I am working on new signings, and that is exactly what I have delivered. And I'm guaranteeing you right now that there is more new signings to come the following week. Picks him up. Oh my God. And then just drives him, Mike James, right down for a 2 count. Oh! And then a spinning back heel kick to the face. Your back of the head of Lincoln Hawk. And Hawk just shrugs it off. What is he setting up to do? Mike James into the pin. 1, 2. And Hawk kicks out yet again. And Mike James cannot believe it. Mike James looks like he's ready to end this. Picks him up. What is he setting up for? Buckle bomb into that corner. Lincoln Hawk is got him by the foot, picks him up, and slams him down. Oh, we go for another step up. And misses. And a huge neck breaker delivered by Hawk. Oh, slap after slap, and a huge roundhouse kick delivered by Hawk to James. Step up, Superman punch. Mike James finally nails it. This could be it. 1, 2, no. Mike James has been looking for that all night. And he couldn't get it done. A huge DDT delivered by Hawk to James. Oh, goes for the picks him up and gets blocked. Oh, he's looking to lock in that rear naked choke, and he's got it in. Ladies and gentlemen, Mike James is trying to fight out, and he no. Ladies and gentlemen, that will end it, and Lincoln Hawk will move 2-0 as he will ruin the debut of Mike James. Mike James will give him credit. And he's going to go ahead and shake his hand. And ladies and gentlemen, up next, we have Brock Graves taking on Noah Youngblood. And here he is. Look at the high energy he's got. And ladies and gentlemen, Noah Youngblood has been around for a couple years at least. Now him and my former pupil Logan Grimes have made one hell of a tag team, winning many championship gold from XCW to 3 multiple time tag champions there. And honestly, and they can even rival. They have more championship victories over than myself and Kill Switch Joe in tag team action. Me and Kill Switch has had 1. These guys have had at least 4 to 5 championship reigns. A few members I would like to have seen it before they split and went their own ways. I would have loved to have been able to step in the ring with Noah and Logan, and alongside with my former partner Killswitch Joe. Or I would like to see Noah and Logan teaming up and taking on Wolf Layer. Who knows, maybe we can get that all in action tonight. Or not tonight, sometime down the road. It'll be interesting to see. I'll reach out to Killswitch Joe and see if he'll be interested in that. And we'll try getting it set up. But coming out now is the former #1 contender to the United States champion. Or the championship, before being moved over to the World Heavyweight Championship, where he did face Brian Brady when Brian Brady was still champion, and he barely lost that match. He put on one hell of a show. So I am sure that he'll be able to get back to that title picture again. But only time will tell. But first, he's got to get through Noah Youngblood. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. And if you ask me, it has all the opportunity to be able to steal the show here tonight. Noah is incredibly gifted in the ring. Without a shadow of a doubt, one of the most gifted young men. He's not exactly a rookie no more, but he's not yet a crafty veteran as myself or Killswitch Joe or some of the others that are out there. But for his age, his ring awareness is above par. I look forward to seeing how far he can come here in Megalo. Maybe we'll see him as a World Heavyweight Champion one day. But like I said, ladies and gentlemen, one day this is his debut match. So we will see just how far he can fare against Brock Graves. But in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to tune in and check out Takedown, presented by 3Dub, IWA's Proving Ground, Riot, and Ignite. Or check out any of the XCW, and make sure you check out Lit Vice, where the World Heavyweight Champion Luther Williams will be defending the title against Brian Brady on the Lit Vice show. This is the first time that the World Heavyweight Championship has been defended in Lit. And here we go, right off the bat. Noah taking control with that backbreaker, followed by a Russian leg sweep. But if you've liked the matches from the night, and you are wanting to see more, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button along with that notification bell to make sure you can stay up to date on all the shows when we drop them. But right now, going to the pin. What? No, not even a 1 count. Brock Graves is now in full control of this, as he's got Noah in a half-hatched arm and just nails him with a couple big knees. And there's the strength as he deadlifts him from the mat all the way up into the air. And then we'll just drop him. The strength of Brock Graves is probably one of the most unmatched. He's one of the strongest men that we have here in Megalo. But he hasn't been able to pick up a championship victory just yet. Oh, and a sling blade followed by a huge drop kick. But give him time. Brock Graves will win a world championship, or even a United States championship yet. Sooner or later. It's only a matter of time. As he does not, I'm taking the fight to the outside. As Brock Graves just sends him to the other side of the outside and followed with huge sling blade and then a drop kick to the head, and it looked like Noah's head may have bounced off that ring post as he just drops him, picks him up and then drops him. We're definitely going to have to get... Oh! Noah sends him right into the ring post. Ladies and gentlemen, we will definitely have to get medical to check on Noah after. Oh, a huge spear delivered by Brock after the match. Noah's going to have to get checked on by medical, as he looks like his head may have bounced off that ring post. Hopefully nothing serious will come out of that, but he's still putting on a fight, which is a good sign. As Brock will now take it into the ring, setting him up. Goes for his finisher and reverses. And then drives a knee right to the back. And picks him up in a spinning Uranagi delivered. This could be it. 1, 2, 3, ladies and gentlemen. Brock Graves will spoil Noah Youngblood's debut match. And Brock Graves will extend the hand and Noah will shake it. There's nothing to be ashamed of, young man. You will be right there. And ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for our main event. This has been an extremely special show, as again, this is dedicated to prime time. May you forever rest in peace, brother. And it was an honor being able to see you perform in the ring. The times that I have been able to see you as you were brought into the Mega Powers by James Black. We will forever remember you. And we will, as I said, this show is dedicated to you. And ladies and gentlemen, now the champion is making his way down to the ring. He is currently now sitting at 10-0. That is a huge feat. And he is the only one on the Megalo roster that has been world champion and the United States champion. As Luther Williams makes his way down to the ring, we want to make sure to let you guys know again to hit that like button, subscribe, and share this with all your friends and family, and don't forget to tune in to XCW, IWA, UCW, Lit Wrestling, and 3Dub, otherwise known as Worldwide Wrestling. 3Dub again. If you are a fan of Joe Rivers, myself, and you've liked following my matches around the world as I've put on shows left and right, Worldwide Wrestling is now the only place that you will catch me at. And there's the bell. And this young man, we know a Storm is all we know about him, has immediately put him in an armbar. And now the champion's just gonna have his way right now. And he's gonna follow up with a huge haymaker to the side of the face. Well, Storm is trying to nail an offense, but doesn't happen as Luther picks him up for a powerbomb and drops him right on the turnbuckle. And now Storm is going to look to make a move somehow. Storm is in control. Right now, this is surprising, ladies and gentlemen. Storm is not a small man, but he's not big. Like, the size of his muscles are huge. And he is taking it to the champ, and now he's probably going to meet the knee, and Luther looks pissed off. Only gets a 1 count. If that. Luther's eventually going to get ready to end this. And Storm rocks the champion. The champion has been rocked, and Luther is down. Goes to grab it. Oh, and Luther just picks him up and tosses him. And then just gives him a good kick to the head for good measure. And, oh! Rocks him again with another seated jawbreaker. And again, another seated jawbreaker. And the champ is reeling right now. Oh, and a huge knee delivered by Luther as Storm looked at hit him a couple times in the face, and Luther just shrugged it off. And a loose press, followed by punches right to the face. Oh, goes for a huge clothesline, and the champ will just pick him up and drop him over the top rope. One. Only a 1 count there. I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, this young man named Storm is giving the champ a fight. And oh, military press, and it just drops him into a European uppercut, and Storm looks busted open. Storm's got him. Williams got him and followed and just drops him with the wasteland. Oh, a Sister Abigail, ladies and gentlemen. This is over. Storm, thanks for coming. You put on a hell of a show. No! Ladies and gentlemen, how the hell did Storm kick out of that? Storm may have made a bad mistake of kicking out of that and keeping this match going, as the champ now looks irritated beyond belief. Oh, Storm looking to fight back and is still fighting back. Picks him up and drops him with the DDT, and the champ looks like he may have been busted open. 1, 2, oh! Storm damn near upset the World Heavyweight Champion. Got him, picked him up, and drops him down. Ladies and gentlemen, Storm is putting up one hell of a fight against the champ. Gets him with the backbreaker, followed by a Russian leg sweep. I cannot believe I'm about to say this, ladies and gentlemen, but Storm very well may upset the champion. What a story that will be in the morning. And oh, ladies and gentlemen, a huge axe kick delivered by Luther. Goes for a hits him with the clothesline, back body drop, and then picks him up, spine buster. Ladies and gentlemen, a huge spine buster. 1, 2, 3, and that will be it. Ladies and gentlemen, Storm, thanks for showing up. Luther Williams picks up the win, and now he's looking to exit. Wait a minute. Oh my God. Luther Williams is beating the hell out of Storm. Storm pissed off the champ, and now he's got to pay the price. Again, ladies and gentlemen, that's been all for episode 3 here tonight. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Until next week, see you.